the current budget that only 40% of university students in the public system will have access to the funds that they need to go to school. That's what we are saying. And this is what confuses us all the more when there is an announcement that it will all be taken care of by government. Will it meet this 28.97 billion shilling funding gap that CS Okombo very clearly said it's needed? So when we look at those things, I see a problem here with the collection and remittance of data. If we are unaware of what it costs to finish a course, 4-year course, for example, a 5-year course at the university or in engineering, a 7-year course in medicine, whatever the case may be, if we are unaware of what it costs, how then can you apply resources to something for which the unit cost you do not know?
It is indeed a tragedy that as we speak, the CS for Education publicly acknowledge that he and the ministry is not aware of the unit cost of education from kindergarten to the university, which is really a tragedy and an admission of incompetence. In countries like Germany, from the time that a child is born, the public authorities make a clear plan of how this child will be educated, how public health will be financed, even to the point of when this child will die and buried. They make such clear plans. And in Kenya, we have concrete data. We know the number of children that are being born in in our hospitals. We know the number of students in basic education and also in the university. And therefore, to claim that we cannot plan for them is an admission of incompetence, and such people should really leave the office. And now coming back to education funding, the best practice across the world in countries like Germany and Switzerland and so forth, there is always the threshold of how much percentage of the GDP should be allocated for education. And in many of these jurisdictions, it's about 5.4 to 5.8%. Kenya exceeded this threshold in 2005 when it allocated 7.5% of the GDP. And as we speak now, this number has declined to mere 3.4. Now, what does that mean? It means that our universities are faced under funding. The professors cannot be paid well. They are demotivated. And also, if you even look at the broader picture at the basic education level, we also have a lot of capitation deficit and so on. And what the president is trying to do, I can compare it to a builder, a construction worker who is painting, the roof of a house to look so beautiful when the foundation is actually crumbling and is falling apart. It is high time that we address the issue of education capitation in Kenya once and for all. And as I have always said it in this